Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Elite Dangerous with RunJB. Now this is going to be a very different video from the others before. As you can see down there, we are in the beta of Elite Dangerous Horizons 2.0. Now last weekend there was a sale in Steam and a lot of new players got into the game and most of them are quite lost. They don't know what to do, and that's honestly understandable. Because this game has such a huge scope that when you are thrown in and you find yourself with a Sidewinder and 1000 credits, you don't know what to do, you don't know even where to begin. And well, I'm planning to do some videos to cover that kind of thing. What do you do when you start? Now there are quite enough tutorials out there by now, some done by me in the very early stages of Elite. But a lot of very useful tutorials out there that explain you how to operate with the UI, how to set up your controls, that kind of stuff. But I haven't found any that actually show you what do you do when you start at this game. So you can see someone doing stuff, but of course they have a better ship. They are not starting like you do in this game with a Sidewinder and 1000 credits. So taking advantage of the fact that we are at a beta and that well, whatever progress I do in this game and in the beta is not going to go to the main game, I'm going to clear my save and start anew. Of course there are some problems with that, and that's that money in the beta is a lot more, well, prices are lower. But we'll deal with that as we go on, and I'll explain with you why that won't be a problem. So well, let's get started. Let's go to options, clear save, and save deleted. Okay, run JB, starting package, Horizon Sidewinder. Ooh. Well, Horizon Sidewinder it is. Okay. And we are going to start. Open play. And we'll be here with a normal Sidewinder with 1000 credits. Now, again, money in this beta allows you to buy a lot more stuff than in the normal game. Prices are 10% of what in the normal game. But I won't purchase anything that I can't purchase with the money I have. Okay? And certainly I won't be purchasing anything when I start. So here we are. So we are in Acelus Prime, very close to running, is the starting zone. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, we are here, we have a grand total of 1000 credits, which won't allow us to buy anything. We have reputation at 0% in everything. We are harmless, penniless, aimless, and helpless. So what do we do? Well, the first thing is going to internet and looking at the tutorials on how to set up your controls, what the different things in your ship do, how to operate with the UI, etc, etc, etc. That's the first thing you are going to do. But I'm going to assume that you already know how to set up your controls and that you more or less know what's going on in the UI. Okay? So we are going to do the practical stuff. What do we do? Well, first we are going to enter into the starport services. And with 1000 credits we can't purchase anything. We can do some trading, but honestly, if you want to see a tutorial of someone hauling stuff from here to there, this is not the place. We're going to go to the bulletin board and find some mission we can do with the very small tiny ship we have started with. So, redaction, what's this? A discrete pilot is needed for a sensitive multi-part assignment. The first part of the mission will involve delivering classified documents to Tango Dock. The pilot will receive further instructions upon arrival at Tango Dock. Okay, that has a pretty hefty sum of 80k credits. I'm going to accept this. So, we accept this, and well, we are out to get 80 times what we have now. That's pretty cool. Now, of course, the first thing you want to do when you are given a well, when you are new in the game, is to get out of the Sidewinder as soon as you can. The ship is really good for a starter ship, but it's very limited. So our first goal is to move up and purchase an eagle, and a decently fit eagle, not one that. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, so we have to go to Ivories. We go to the star map and choose to go there. I didn't check. Let's check. Here you can see the transactions. We have to go to Tango Dock. Okay, so let's get started and go there. Okay, we have the first thing you are going to. This is you get the first time you try to go out in your starting ship is a checklist. That way you are sure that your controls are set up. Each time maybe you have a new joystick, or maybe you are going from mouse to joystick, etc. You have to set up your controls. Activate this preferred list. You can do that. Well, I can't pop up the menu right now, but you can do that in the right side menu. So first, pitch up. You hold it there. Okay, pitch down. You hold it there. Roll right. You hold it there. Roll left. You hold it there. And UI focus. And we are clear to take off. This will only run once. If you need to do it another time, you can go to functions and check the pre-flight checks and put them on. But as we have done it now and we have our controls, oh, we are actually at a planet. That's pretty cool. Okay. We have a place to go and we have a mission to accomplish. So let's get going. Take a look at the starport as we leave. Nice sun. Okay, seems that our first point of jump is beyond the horizon. So the first thing we have to do is to get out of the planetary zone of influence, so we can jump there. So let's go to space and start getting. What was that? Well, I don't know. Well, but let's get going. Let's win some separation. As you can see, running our destination, our first waypoint in the destination, because we don't have enough jump range to arrive, is there. By the way, I'm not making this up. You have seen me create the new commander. I just logged in and I have a mission for 80k. That's huge. Back in the day, I remember doing several cargo trips to get even 1000 credits. That was pretty insane. Let's go to the blue zone. When you are in orbital cruise or very close to a planet, if you go into the blue zone, you will move a lot more fast, or a lot faster rather, than what you would do out of the zone. As you can see, the speed is going down, but if I keep it in the blue, it goes much faster. Now, I could have done a direct jump towards running from the surface or almost the surface, but the problem is, of course, that it was behind the planet. You can't jump directly to a place which is shadowed by a celestial body, in this case the planet. But as soon as Eranin pops out from the horizon, like so, we engage our flame shift drive and we'll get on going. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay, so we are at Eranin and one jump away from Ivories, the place where we have to deliver these packages. I think this is a multi-stage mission. These are new in the game, but anyway, even while this kind of mission is not yet in the main game, it's only in the beta, you can choose whatever mission you choose to do. From trading missions, combat missions. You have to be a little bit careful with the combat ones because this ship, of course, is not very powerful. But you can choose whatever you do with the missions, and the missions will give you a nice reward, which is not really meaningful when you are maybe so rich that you have an anaconda. But for starters, it's really appreciated. It's a lot of money. 80k for someone who just started is a lot. And now we are going to arrive at Ivories, which is where Changodok is. Let's check. Yep, here it is. Let's select it and go there. Now, Super Cruise. Super Cruise is something a lot of people have troubles with because they go past the objective that I are aiming for. Now, the important thing here is that as soon and as long as you keep your speed, as you can see here, maybe in the middle of the blue zone, you won't, or at least on the lower side of the blue zone, rather, you won't ever overshot your target. Okay, what you can do is to go full throttle and expect to keep full throttle until you wait. It takes a lot of time for your speed to drop in Super Cruise. So what I usually do is to go full throttle and wait until I am maybe 10 seconds away from my intended target. In this case, Changodok. Now Changodok is at 15 seconds. We are moving close at a pretty high speed. Now, okay, now I cut my engines to a little less than 50%, and that way I won't overshot it. I will be perfect at a pretty nice speed, which allow me to come in close pretty fast, but not so fast that I can't brake in time. Now, while you are flying around, you will see things like this and identify signal source. Now, this is a pretty nice thing to get into when you have a better ship than this. When you start out in a Sidewinder with all E fittings, no, it's better to stick to the original plan, do the missions, get a better ship or better seals and better fittings for your Sidewinder, and then start doing, well, yeah, venturing into those salvageable wreckage or unidentified silent sources. Okay, as we come close to the planet, you will see that I'm not heading directly towards the planet, towards Changodok. I'm heading slightly to the right, a little bit off the mark, and that's because all the orbital stations have their entry points aimed towards the planet they are orbiting around. So if I come in, I'm going to accelerate a little bit. Okay, like so. Okay, I'm going to get myself between the planet and Changodok, roughly here, and now I'm going to maneuver to get close to Changodok. And now, when we are under 1000 kilometer or 1 megameter, we will be able to drop out of Super Cruise as long as we have a lower speed than 1000 kilometers per second, which we do. So we are already in range, we drop out. And you will see that the entry point is facing towards us. It's another thing a lot of people have trouble with starting. Where is the goddamn entrance? Well, it's right there. Now, as you come in close, go to your comps panel, contacts, select the station, and request docking.
Docking request granted.
Okay, when you are maybe at 3 kilometers or so, take it easy. There's no rush. You don't have to go at full throttle. Now, as you can see, the station is rotating. If I am hands off, well, it's going to be a problem to enter. So I roll a little bit to keep my ship in alignment with the entrance. As I enter the station, I drop my landing gear and I am going to land. Now, as you can see, proceed to landing path 29. Where it is? Well, as you can see down there, you have a compass with a little dot which guides you towards the place you want to go. If the dot is empty, your destination is behind you. If the dot is full, your destination is in front of you. So we come close, stop the ship, align it slightly with lateral thrusters, and touchdown. Pretty easy. Now, of course, we have a mission to do here. So we're going to starport services. Each time you dock, check your fuel, ammo, and repair. Always fill it up. we go to the bulletin board. And here we should have the option to continue our mission. There you go. Excellent work, Commander. Reliable pilots are hard to find these days. You're done yourself proud. Okay, give the message. And now we are required to deliver yet another message at Boyle Terminal, which is an outpost. You will see there's a difference between stations and outposts, and it's in states. Now from here you can directly go to your galaxy map. Okay, it's just one jump away, which is really good. So you go to states, click on it, plot route, there you go. We accept this, and let's check. No, you can check for other missions, but none of them are in the same system we are going to, so we are not going to lose time doing other stuff. Let's focus on this thing because it's very lucrative. So we have our new mission, Redaction, which now requires us to land in Boyle Terminal. Okay, let's launch. There we have, there's a ship landing. Okay, so where do we go? There, states. As you can see, again, the compass down here, that little dot is super useful. Okay, now the problem is we can't immediately jump. We are mass locked. That means that the mass of the station is interfering with our jump drive, so we can't jump straight away. We have to get a little bit of distance between ourselves and the station. There you go. We are no longer mass locked. You can see it in that panel there. And we will be jumping in short notice. We were scanned by the authorities. That's not a big problem unless you are carrying something illegal, so be careful with that. Let's jump. And now we come into our target system. Boyle Terminal is very close, 73 light seconds away. Again, look at the compass. We let ourselves be guided by that compass. Be careful, don't go very close to the sun because your heat meter will go over the top. But as long as you keep some distance, you can get some extremely wonderful looks at suns without melting. Okay, let's engage full throttle. Another thing of Super Cruise is that when you are close to celestial bodies, like planets, stars, satellites, etc., your maximum top speed in Super Cruise goes down. So you can see we were accelerating as we were getting away from the star. Now, Boyle Terminal is in front of us. As you can see, it's a perfect circle, it's not dotted circle, which means that the station is closer to us than the planet. Now with terminals with outposts like this, which is not a station, you don't have to come from the planet's side because there's no entrance as such. You will see that in a second. Another thing which I just remembered and I didn't remember is that when you start out in a new ship, in a starter Sidewinder, you have a scanner. Your scanner is very basic. But you are able to, well, get some scan information. So you can see, you can select whatever comes into your range, and you can get some money from that. Not a lot, but some, which also helps. Okay, let's go back to our destination. Okay, Boyle Terminal is there. Let's jump in. Okay, we are at maybe 9 kilometers away. We are going to come close. As you can see, this is not a station. Okay, this is an outpost. This is a base in space. It doesn't rotate, and you don't have to go into through an entrance to land your ship. So once we are under 7.5 kilometers, we request docking.
Docking request granted.
We have permission and says pad 1. Again, we use our compass and it's very easy to see that the pad is there. So we line ourselves up with the pad Of course, I have a lot of practice doing this, so it's pretty natural for me. You will probably have to fight with your controls a little bit the first times, but you will get the hang of it very, very soon.
Landing gear
Stop
deployed.
in, over the central point, land your ship, slowly.
Docking
There you
successful.
go.
Engines
Again, we're
disengaged.
going to start port services. We're going to Universal Cartographics, and we won't be able to sell this information because you have to be 20 or plus light years from the source of your exploration to sell it. But as you can see, it's already almost 3,000 and a half for just scanning a planet. It's quite a lot when you are starting, so always remember that. Of course, I won't be able to sell this until we are pretty far from here, but well, after you have, traveled a bit, you can sell that. Okay, more things. Bulletin board, well, refuel, first thing, bulletin board. So you can see I haven't purchased anything yet. I'm just doing these missions. We give the message. Okay, final part of our assignments. So this is the last mission we have to do to get our 80k. Have to go to Samka platform, an outpost in Opala. Let's go to the system map. I will be doing a video about the map, by the way, but right now these very easy steps is enough. You only have to point where you are going at, and there you go. Opala, we are going there. You
Engines
use your
engaged.
vertical thrusters, you get on going, and you get moving. As easy as that. And there we have Opala again. I'm following my compass. So we have to go to Samka platform, which is pretty far away. And it's also a surface spot, I think. No, it's an outpost. Okay, now we are so close, we can accelerate a little bit, because once we are under 1,000 kilometers, we can directly jump in. We can directly see the place we have to land on. So I'm going to use my lateral thrusters and vertical thrusters to kind of circle around the station. There it is. There is the place we are going towards. But I'm going to keep on using my lateral thrusters. As you can see, I'm moving sideways to align myself properly. And I'm going to slow down once we are in the proper position. Drop the gear. And we are going vertically, so we will have to do a transition from one
Landing
axis
gear
to another.
deployed.
I love this because it looks pretty cool to do. Okay, we stop the ship. Transition to vertical thrusters. Align ourselves, and
Docking
there we
successful.
go. Now we are pretty close within 80,000k. Yep, give message. And now we have to go to Azelus Prime Baker's Prospect, which is the place we came from. So back to square one. Is, well, some jumps away. Plot rule. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Okay, so we did have enough fuel to come here in one go, just jumping and jumping and jumping. We have still some fuel left, and we have to go, remember, to Baker's Prospect. Baker's Prospect. So let's go to Baker's Prospect, which is on a planet. Okay, coming closer and closer. Seems that Baker's Prospect is in the side of the planet facing us. Otherwise, it wouldn't be continuous line, but a dotted line. Okay, landing on surface base is quite a little bit more involved than landing on a station or outpost, because we have to do. Wow, that's a pretty nice crater, right there. Wow, look at that. Okay, I should stop drooling at how great this game looks, and but that's so cool, man. I want to land there. I will later on. Okay, yeah, you have to come to the planet, and once you are close enough, you will see on the right side your altitude is going down. And once you are under OC, that means that you are under orbital cruise.
Orbital flight engaged.
There you go, orbital flight engaged. Now, of course, we want to come close, so we want to be in the blue area. We will orbit upside down. Okay, maybe 500 kilometers is enough. We can start going down. You don't want to go into the red. So let's stay out of the red and we will be able to orbit around and land nicely. Once the altitude goes down into the DRP, which is drop, you will be in drop zone. Then we will have to glide a little bit and then we can land. Already into the turn. The base is at the end bottom of a crater. Okay. Let's move closer. Before we hit drop altitude. And now, okay, dropping. And we are down, gliding gates. Okay. Now we keep a constant approach, like so. Until glide is complete. We are at 25 kilometers. It's a long way, but you only have to go using your thrusters. Okay, so we are under 6 kilometers, under 7.5 actually. We can start asking for a dock bay. Okay, we are given pad 3, which is one of those, given the way the compass is working. Let's slow down. Yeah, it's there, but we have to approach it from the other direction. When you are landing, you want to be facing the side with no number. As you can see, there's a side with a number, which is the farthest one, and a side without a number, which is the closer one. Drop here, slow down,
Docking successful.
and reduction. Now we can finish this, and we have 81k credits. Now, of course, once we have this money, which is pretty a lot, we want to spend it. But first, let's see what we want to do next. Above and beyond. This is. Oh, we can't do any missions of this. Surface delivery. We need 6. Yep, 6 tons. Okay, we need 6 tons of cargo. Can we achieve that? Let's see. Usually with 81k, you already have enough to go for a hauler, which is a transport ship, if you want to do transport, mostly, or trading. But first, let's see if we can do it with our starter ship. Okay, again, here, things cost 1/10 of what cost in life. So here you have your fittings, which include a surface rover, which is great. Okay, so currently we have a cargo capacity of 2 tons. So can we get up to 6? The answer is actually no, unless we get rid of the planetary vehicle, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so no, we can't do that mission. It's fine. Let's look for more. Well, we could if we sold the surface vehicle, but I don't want to. Light cargo 3. We can achieve this. Okay. Token division is a lot of money again. Oh, very nice. Let's go to outfitting. And again, I'm going to spend less money than normal. I'm going to get rid of the basic discovery scanner. And in its place, I'm going to put a... Let's sort it out by type. A cargo module. There you go. It's a class 1, only has 2 tons of capacity, but that's enough. Okay, fine. And while we are at it, we can get some better stuff. 81k is a lot. So, power plant. Do we want to increase the power plant? Well, if you have seen my guide video of how to outfit ships, you know that I don't want to do it right away. First, and the first thing you always want to upgrade is the power distributor. Let's see, what do they have here? They have a B1, which in the live server would cost 8,000 credits. I can afford it. Let's buy one. Okay, we have it. Live support, not really something that we care, but frameshift drive we do care about. Well, we could even get a frameshift drive and A class one, but the problem is that in the live server that's 160,000 credits. No, we are not spending that. But we could spend 53,000 credits. Yeah, we could. But do we want to? Well, we can spare it, so yeah, let's buy it. There we go. And finally, thrusters. We have spent 50k here and 10k here. So we have 20k left. 20k which we can cover with these thrusters, but we would be left with very few money, so let's do these thrusters. Okay, so we have a slightly better ship. We still have power available, we don't need a bigger power plant, so why splash the money in that? So let's check the bulletin board. And oh, we spent too much. Well, actually, it's not that we spent too much time. It's that during the process of the outfitting, I lost connection, and I had to relog. And seems that relogging, well, got rid of every missions I had available. So that transport one is not available. But what's this? Well, a salvage contract to retrieve missing cargo pods and personal gifts on nearby body surfaces. This is a dedicated operation, so discretion is required. Well, this is a new kind of mission. Let's check it out. And to do it, we need to find it, salvage work, where it is, in one planet. Cargo personal gift. In any planet. Okay, we can do that over here. Okay, so let's get going. Well, yeah, the thing is, do missions that you can do. Starting with salvage, transport, courier, those kinds of missions, which will allow you to get a better ship with good fittings, and then you can start doing combat if you wish to do so. I'm going to open the range of my scanner. I'm going to try to find some ground anomalies. Of course, that might take some time, so once I find something... No, actually, we have something there. Yeah, as you can see, there's a blue marker coming out in the scanner. Okay, the blue is a scan area where you have to land that and then go into a SRV to find whatever is making that signal. Let's slow down a little bit. There's something there, I think. Something white at least. Okay, let's stop. Drop the landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Unsuitable terrain. Okay, not a big trouble. Seems here we can land. It's a little bit tilted, so let's align ourselves. Oops, that was a rough touchdown, but we are down. Okay, what's that? Contacts. Oh, there are a couple of high energy wakes. No big deal. Okay, let's drop the SRV and find whatever it was. Since we have a very strong signal coming, yeah, there's something there. You can see it. Ooh, something spawned. What's that? Sentry. Is it illegal? It's lawless. Okay. Ooh, and there's something coming our way. Well, that was nice. Okay, what was that? Contact. Ooh, personal gift. Well, that was easy. It was that direction. Have to go that direction to find it again. Where it is? Oh, don't tell me disappear. No, it's that way. It's that way. You stop. Okay, let's drop the scoop. Well, we got it. Okay, that's the mission actually. Unless we want to shoot some drones. They were lawless. We are not going to get. Well, this is. Yeah, actually, this is an anarchy, so it's normal that they are lawless. So, do we have some reason to shoot these guys? No, but hey, if we can do it, why not? The other one is looking the other way. Okay. Hello. Hey, don't shoot at me. Die. Like so. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's stop a bit. And there's something else in our scanner. What's that? Cargo rack. What's a cargo rack? Okay, cargo rack. I think you have to shoot this. Not sure. Yeah. Okay, what's that? Ooh, material manganese. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you. That's a material for crafting. Okay, let's go back to. No, the ship was on the other way. Now we can go there. And we can board the ship. Okay, so we are on board again. Let's get going. Take off. Well, that was much easier than what I expected. I didn't expect to find this stuff so quickly, but I'm not complaining. This will give us another 20k. Remember, we technically spent most of the 80k we won before in the feeding screen. So I will be only purchasing wherever the missions allow me to purchase. We have the item, so let's give it. And 20k. Okay, what else? Okay, we can't get this. Yeah, because as you can see, there's a minimum required exploration rank. This needs 12 tons of cargo. This one 9. Wow, this is a combat in in surface. That's really cool. Okay, whatever. Let's see. We have 20k. Let's see what we can get with those 20k. Maybe better seals. Module type. Prospectors, cargo, seals, cell banks. No. Buy with seal generator. That costs 26k. So no, we can't. We could get a class 1, but honestly, class 1 seals is not good enough. Well, here only they have this and this. I actually think we could afford this. I didn't spend all the money before, so let's get these ones. Buy. So it's some good moment to. I know why it says usage only 67%. It's because the thrusters are switched off when you are docked. Okay, we need to spread good power management here. So to do that, we want to put priorities. Cargo hatch I'm not worried about. Pulse laser, life support I'm not that worried about, but more than about the cargo hatch. Frenzy Drive, if I get in combat, I don't need it on. Planetary Vehicle Hangar, again, in combat we are not going to use that. Sensors in number 1 is very important. The thrust in 1 and the seed generator we can keep in 2. It's okay. So that way, when we deploy the weapons, the Frenzy Drive, the Vehicle Hangar and the Carrot Hatch will switch off. But we will have an operational ship. Like, well, I'm going to find if in 1 minute we will have more missions. So I'm going to wait it out and see if we have some missions and show you what I mean by this. Okay, so we are over the bullet team board updates. It's 5 minutes. So if we go now, there should be more missions, and let's see if we can take one. Yep, fine, the one we had before. Yep, the Palladium one. Let's take it. Alrighty, so we have to go to Kennedy Division in LHS 2884. So let's go to open a galaxy map. And now that thing is 8.38 light years away, which is quite a long way, but as we have upgraded our hyperdrive, now we can reach there in just one jump. So we are ready, let's launch. Okay, now our engines are enabled and our power management screen won't look as good as before. You will see in a second. Going to start. Well, we can actually go directly and jump from the planet to LHS. We are going to do that in a second. But first, well, as you can see now, the power output doesn't look as good as before. That was because before the thrusters were offline and now they are offline and they take a whopping 35% of our power. So in order to overcome that, when we deploy our weapons, like so, now if you look here, you will see that our priority 4 has all switched off, but it's not a big deal because we don't need it in combat. If we have to deploy weapons, we will have the useless stuff switched off and the rest of the ship will have more than enough power. Remember to set your power management always. Okay, so now we switched everything on. It's initializing. Each time you switch things off in Horizons and in 1.5 if you don't have it, it takes a while to switch on again.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now we are going to do directly a jump out of the system. We don't even have to escape the planet. Fine, our altitude meter has switched on.
Orbital flight engaged.
We are in orbital flight. We are going to head a little bit upwards, but not to the blue zone. No need to do that because we are in a very nice course towards Kennedy Division. Okay, we can see it. It's in a small crater. Dropping to orbital from orbital cruise into glide. Okay, we can head directly because we have a perfect approach vector. We are already out of glide. And this will be another 50k, which is a lot of money when you are starting. It's actually very easy to start right now. It was much harder when I started playing this game. Okay, drop landing gear. I'm coming very shallow. Let's win a little bit of altitude, like so.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Engine switch off. Refuel. Bulletin board. And we are about to receive 52k. Not bad. Killing ground. What's this? Oh, seems a bugs mission. Too bad. Okay, what's this? We need someone who can kill good. Can you kill good? Take out yours and prove it. Poo 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 poo. It can't be very hard, can it? But to do this, probably we are going to... Ooh, that's something Taking off, not landing. Something landed just behind, besides me. We probably would need something else to do this. And there's no outfitting screen here. Probably we would need a frame shift interdictor. Okay, let's wait a little bit and wait for more missions to pop up. Be right back. Okay, there should be more missions now. Let's check if we can do any of them. Nope, no luck. Sadly, this we can't do. Okay, salvage work. You need a novice combat rank. Too bad. By the way, you will see we have gotten a little bit of trade rank because, well, we came with some platinum, so we are no longer penniless. We are peddlers. That's good. Combat rank harmless because we killed some things in the surface. I have a little bit of reputation with the Alliance because we did some missions with them. So that's good. Well, sadly there are no more missions to do right now. So you can either wait here, we can go somewhere else to find some missions to do. Maybe Soldier City. Let's go there. Let's launch. And once I'm there, I will get some more missions, keep on doing them, and improving my ship, and so on and so on.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
And that's how you get started with Elite Dangerous.
Landing gear retracted.
So you can see it's not that complicated. It's daunting at the beginning, but really it's not that complicated. Okay, where it is? It's below the horizon. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call this a video. I think, well, we made quite a lot of money. We updated our Sidewinder. Has pretty nice feelings right now. Next thing probably would be to improve our power output, probably. Or sensors, or both. Life support we can also improve a little bit. Or just be on saving money for the next upgrade, which of course is a new ship. I'll be probably doing more videos like this, more tutorial oriented rather than the practical thing I have done here. But with this you are more or less, well, you know a little bit more about what to do in Elite Dangerous when you are beginning. The first thing you want to aim for is missions, and then you can do a lot more stuff. You can choose to be a trader, a miner, bounty hunter, a pirate, a mix of both of them, and I will be explaining those jobs as well, those occupations, in more videos, explaining which ships are good for what do you want to fit them with, and some, well, key tips to be good in each one of them. In mining I already did a mining tutorial, but in trading, in bounty hunting, in pirating even, I will be doing different videos covering the different professions in the game. I hope you found this entertaining to watch and helpful, especially if you are new to the game. As always guys, thank you very much for watching and see you later.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.